Yo, so in this video, I will be ranking the One Piece arcs. Yeah, I did this on a stream some time ago and decided to upload it to the YouTube channel. It's my first video. I appreciate you stopping by and whatnot. Bear in mind, on that day, I was a little sniffly, so you might hear some sniffs here and there. But yeah, really means a lot for you clicking on this. And don't forget to like, subscribe, check me out on Mr. Hamdini on Twitch. And yeah, that's it, innit? Thanks. Let's get into this, okay? Alabasta, probably, probably like your average arc. That's what you want your arc. That's like the basis of an arc, you know. It's like that's Alabasta is what you want your arc to be, you know. You know, if it's not as good as Alabasta, then you might as well not not have it out, you know. So basically, what I'm gonna say is Alabasta is D plus. All right, okay. Alabasta at D plus. All right. Drum Island Drum Island S plus. Honestly, Drum Island is S plus. You know, when does a man truly die? When not when he eats a mushroom poison soup. It's when you forget about him. So S plus, easy. Jaya, honestly, I think that's even better than S. That's even better than Drum Island. Honestly, like get mad or whatnot, but honestly, Jaya was absolute cinema. All right, okay, and then Long Ring Longland and and S tier, not S plus. Okay, if Foxy was a bit stronger, then it would have been. It could have been. You know, could have been. Wait, I just realized something. I just realized something, guys. One sec. All right, there we go. My presence is here. I forgot about that. All right, yeah. So as I was saying, Long Ring Long Land, goated. Not as good as Drum Island and Jaya, but honestly, still an insane arc. You know, with the afro and the punching gloves, and then Foxy. You know, W arc. All right, Rule 7, probably probably the worst thing ever. Honestly, War 7 was probably the worst arc ever made. I can't lie. So I'm gonna put that in D. All right. Ennies Lobby, even worse than War 7. I don't know what they were cooking with that. Like, we could have kidnapped someone more interesting than Robin, honestly. So yeah, exactly. It's dragged out. Like, come on, man. Like, let's just get to the point. Post Ennies Lobby. What even was post? Oh, when they went back to War 7. When they went back to Water 7. Eh, eh. I guess that could go like a D plus. I mean, you know. Wait, one sec. Let me get some better music for this. There you go. Here, bit loud. Garp is iffy. Granddad, whatever. Like, yeah, I mean, it's like it was cool. But yeah, yeah. So Thriller Bark, possibly one of the best arcs ever. Like nothing happened. You know, Brooke joining. You know, he had the song and everything. Come on, like honestly, that's an S plus tier right there, right there, right now. All right, Sabody Archipelago. I guess you introduced a few cool characters, like you introduced, you know, Law, Capone, Gang Capone Beige. Who else? Who else is there? Bonnie. I guess she's an alright character, you know. But yeah, I mean, I guess like yeah, you know, I mean, you got Useless Kid there, so that puts it down a few tiers. I mean, the Celestial Dragon, it's overrated scene, honestly. Overrated. Honestly, overrated. Only reason why it's B is probably because, honestly, wait, why is it even in B? Honestly, let's put that in C. Let's put that in C. Okay, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's as bad as Alabasta, come on, but Sabody Archipelago, you know, come on. Bit overrated. Romance Dawn, you know, I'll give it some respect. A, you know, it's kind of a cold start. You know, you meet Shanks, you get a hat, Get some backstory on the situation right there. I fuck with it, low key. Amazon Lily, probably S tier. You know, all the ladies everywhere, just like, what can I say? You know, it's like, it's my type of island, you know? It's my type of island. Impel Down. I mean, Impel Down was kind of useless. Like, he went in there, he snuck in there, to save his brother, and then he didn't even save him. He honestly didn't save him. He went in there. He almost died, and then he got out. But at what cost? You know, like nothing happened. So probably gonna put that. Nah, I'm put that D. Honestly, I think D is fair enough. You know, might give it its own tier. Honestly, might give it its own tier. But let's move on. Marineford. You know, I mean, it was kind of a shit arc as well. He went the same thing as Impel Down. He went there, couldn't save his brother. Brother had to save him, and for that, his brother died. So probably worse than Water 7, honestly. So that goes there. What else we got? Okay, post-war. It's just a crybaby, honestly, just worst thing ever. Okay, Return to Sabody, where, you know, when he one-shot the Kumas and everything. I think he deserves a bit of respect for that one. You know, everyone was back together 2 years. Yeah. So I messed with it a little bit. I messed with it. C plus, okay? C plus. Can we agree on C plus? I think we can agree on C plus. So so there's that. Fishmen Island. Sanji fans do not like Fishmen Island. So honestly, just because of Sanji fans, I'm putting that A plus. Fishmen Island, absolute peak. Punk Hazard. What was Punk Hazard again? Oh, do you know what? Honestly, fuck Punk Hazard. Caesar's a bitch, and they refused to show us the fight between Akainu and Sakazuki. So I'm putting Punk Hazard in D. Honestly, fuck that arc. So what? Wano was probably the worst arc ever. Wano was probably the worst arc ever made. So when I get to it, I'll get to it. But so far, that's what I'm saying. Anime Dressrosa, S. Yeah, in what world, mate? In what world, bro? Okay, out of respect, I'm gonna put it in B. Okay, cause actually, you know what? Wait. Dressrosa gets an S, actually. You know why? Because of Law. Law's backstory, probably one of the best backstories ever made. Dressrosa S tier, just because of Law. Thank you very much. Zhou, Zhao, Zonging, Zinging, absolute PMO of an arc. Okay, it was just a bunch of Law dump. I don't care about Law. I don't care about Law. Okay, think about it. There's an elephant, and an elephant attacks the elephant's people. Come on, man. Like, you literally can't make that up. That's just pure shit. That's pure slop. Unadulterated slop. Alright? So, yeah. Anyway, Whole Cake Island. Honestly, S tier. Sorry, S tier, not S plus. Put it over under Amazon Lily. Because, like, who doesn't love Big Mom? That backstory was perfect. Honestly, the best backstory I ever watched. I would put Law and her backstory right next to each other on, like, just chef's kiss, mate. The best. Okay. You know what? The Sanji part brings it down. It brings it down a bit. I forgot about the Sanji part. The Sanji part brings it down a bit. So, yeah. Anyway. Orange Town, you know, humble beginnings. Humble beginnings. It's the first time Nami, Zoro, and Luffy, you know, they're not a crew, but they're a crew. You get what I mean? Like, they're friends and all. So, humble beginnings. I'm gonna put it same Romance Dawn. Kind of W. Reverie, absolute slop, boring arc. I do not care about politics. Okay? Reverie is just it's just politics. If I wanted to watch politics, I'd put on BBC News. Okay, so okay, Syrup Village. You know those. I don't actually have anything to say about Syrup Village. It's not bad, but it's not good. So I don't know. B plus. That's the middle. B. You know. Okay, Wano Country. Okay, the part where Odin was in that oil, that was tough. Honestly, tough. But that's the only thing I had going for it. Like, honestly, Odin's mid character. How's he letting his son get kidnapped? His son was kidnapped, right? That's what happened, right? I think so. So his son was kidnapped. And then he goes, and then he could have beaten Kaido. It could have been done there. We wouldn't have needed Wano Country. But of course they needed to do that. So honestly, I'm gonna put it just behind Impel Down, just before Water 7. Okay? I think we can all agree on that. If Momo didn't exist, oh my god, don't get me started on Momo. I could go on an 3-hour rant about Momo. Okay? Honestly. Baratie, Sanji arc, D. Honestly, we could have skipped Baratie. Never had this French chef on the crew, but you know, is what it is. Arlong Park. Let me show you something about Arlong Park. Just remove the chef guy in the there, and then you have imagine it's just Usopp, Zoro, and Luffy. It's just it's the best thing. It's one of the best things this anime has given us. Honestly. Let's freaking go, bro. Bro's gonna split me in two. Imagine, yeah, exactly. Imagine being a smoker. The only person that gets a pass for being a smoker is Smoker, because like he is smoke. What's it gonna do to him? You know, like. You see that, like, it's just aura. Look, and they keep walking. Don't care about nothing. Mods. I can't like that laugh does not suit his character, his voice, but it is what it is. Okay, Arlong Park, you know. Arlong Park, we're gonna put it Fishmen Island, you know. 2 islands about fishes and stuff. They can go together, right? Alright, Loguetown. What even happened in Loguetown? It's like Dragon was there doing nothing like usual. Oh yeah, Luffy almost died. Come on, man, like, is that a type of arc you want around here? Come on, let's have some respect for this anime. And then we got Reverse Mountain. I can't wait. Actually, Reverse Mountain is kind of tough for the one reason. Reverse Mountain, Nami pushes the guy off. Where is it?
どうだ誰も俺に手を出すことはできないあ、龍骨うわっあ
Whoa, she literally murdered him. I can't find it though. I guess it's not here. Oh, but the guy from the... Yeah, exactly. Like, she literally killed someone. She's the only Straw Hat to kill someone. And that's tough. That's tough. And then you got Laboon. So, Reverse Mountain. Oh, yeah, and he had a Devil Fruit. So, I mean, that's confirmed death. Honestly. So, Reverse Mountain. Honestly, bit better than Jaya. Alright, Whiskey Peak. Wait, what is Whiskey Peak? Oh, it's where they meet the Misters and stuff. Oh, it's where they meet her. You know, is what it is. It gives me same vibes as post Ennies Lobby. Yeah, it gives me same vibes as post Ennies Lobby, you know. So, yeah, we'll do it like that. Yeah, everyone agree? Yeah, it's alright. You know, It's like it was the beginning of Alabasta, you know. It's like so it's fair enough to put it behind Alabasta, okay? Little Garden with the Giants. Honestly, the Giants just shouldn't even exist. They're annoying. They're too big. They're meant to be overpowered, but like they had some stupid little squabble with each other. Come on, make it make sense. These giants are over 100 years old, and they're squabbling over some nonsense about what who's strongest or something. Ah, come on, mate. Make it make sense. That goes. Where does that go? I'll put it over post-war. Bit better than post-war. Actually, wait. Why is Loguetown there? I don't even remember what happened in there. All right, Skypiea. Skypiea, easy. A bit better than Dressrosa. Skypiea goes there. Actually, you know what? I just clocked. Dressrosa might be S plus for the sole reason it doesn't have Sanji. Yeah, I mess with that. I mess with it. Egghead. What's our thoughts on Egghead? Actually, I mean, I don't have much. You know, it's like, you know what? Actually, Luffy he was fighting, and then he's out of commission for like a couple chapters. Like, come on, man. Exactly, over animated AI slop. It's we could be doing better. We could be doing better with our time when it comes to that. So I'm gonna put it under Sabody Archipelago. All right. There's the Kuma backstory, which lifts it up over Return to Sabody, right? So let's do that. And then last and certainly least, we got Elbaph so far. I mean, you know, I can't say too much about Elbaph because it's not finished. You know, we're only like 6 months in, maybe almost a year in. Not that's like in terms of One Piece, that's not that much. I'm assuming it's gonna take us at least 3 years to finish it. So I'm gonna say under post Ennies Lobby. So I think yeah, it's a pretty good list, honestly. I think this is probably the only list worth looking at.